it's me, Dr. Jess, and I want to walk you through something that we've been seeing more and more lately, because this is where a lot of confusion and frustration starts to come up. Women being told they have a tight or hypertonic pelvic floor, and then leaving their appointment with no real understanding of what that actually means or what to do next. So let's slow this down and make it make more sense. I want to show you this on a model so you can really see and visualize what's happening in your body. So your pelvic floor is a group of muscles that sits at the base of your pelvis, forming a supportive sling. It connects from your pubic bones, right, to the front, to the tailbone in the back here, and each of your sit bones on the side. And these muscles surround and support the important openings like your urethra, vagina, and rectum. So this is one group of muscles that is responsible for a lot. So it helps your organs have more support and controls bowel and bladder, contributes to sexual function, and works very closely with your core and breathing system. Now here is where misunderstanding starts to come in. When someone says your pelvic floor is tight, what they're really describing is a muscle system that is holding tension, not being able to fully let go. And a muscle that can't contract well will never function at its highest level. Strength isn't just about contraction, it's also about the ability to let go and lengthen and coordinate at the right time. When the muscles stay shortened, the system starts to lose that rhythm, and then when the symptoms show up, we have the pain and problems. So feeling like you always have to go to the bathroom, for example, or difficulty emptying, bloating, pain, constipation, pain with intimacy, or even back, hip, or tailbone pain. For some women, these symptoms feel unrelated, and that's part of what makes it more frustrating. But when you understand the anatomy and how everything is so deeply connected, it starts to make more sense. Now let's talk about what most people are told to do next, because this kills me. They're told to Kegel. This is where I want you to pause and really think about what your body needs. If a muscle is already holding tension, right, asking it contracting to have it contract more doesn't help anything other than reinforce the same taut pattern. We want to restore movement in both directions. So to contract, we need to fully be able to lengthen. That's what creates full control. So that's what creates confidence in your body again. And this is also why we can't just look at the pelvic floor in isolation. So your pelvic floor is part of a pressure system. So it works with your diaphragm, your deeper abdominal muscles, and your nervous system. So if your breathing is shallow and labored, if your body has been stuck in a stress response, if there are restrictions in your fascia or connective tissue, your pelvic floor will reflect that. At Arancia, this is why we take a full body approach. We're not just asking where it hurts, right? We're asking why it's happening. We focus on restoring mobility, improving circulation, retraining how your body moves and breathes, and helping you and your system regain its natural coordination again. Because your body isn't falling apart, it's trying to adapt for you. And when you understand what it's doing and why, you can really take a step back and get to a place where you feel strong and in control again. So if you've been told you have a tight pelvic floor and it doesn't quite make sense, or you're trying to figure it out and do things and they're not working, there is a different approach. And more importantly, there is a path forward that actually addresses the root of what's going on. If this resonates with you, I'll share more information down below so you can take a look and see if the next step is right for you when you're ready. See you soon.